Hi, everybody. So we had to do a little rethinking of our handshakings with the corona situation. And I was wondering if anybody else has found themselves in a competitive hand washing in a public bathroom or something. Like you're up there washing your hand and the person next to you is not stopping. Like she's washing her hands. I'm not going to let you finish first. I'm not patient zero in this situation. What are you singing happy birthday like a dirge? Or like Marilyn Monroe? Did you have to be like, happy birthday to you? No, regular pace. I have places to go, I got people to sneeze on. So like, anyway, I've gotten really into writing recently. I actually wrote a book. And I gave it to a friend of mine to read and he didn't read it. And it turned out it's because he's gotten really into drawing. He spends all his free time drawing now. And it made me wonder, like for our generation, instead of midlife crises, are we gonna do midlife crafting? Like I don't have time for a mistress. Mistresses are demanding, they're pouty, they want you to buy them things, they want you to do stuff for them all the time. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, I am all full up of that. But, so maybe we need to rethink like our midlife crises. Instead of buying a Porsche, you can get like super into DIY candles. Or instead of quitting your job, you could get into quilting. Or instead of fucking the babysitter, actually I don't have one for that. I just gotta knock it off, there's no crafting alternative. But my friend who got really into drawing went to go get a new compass because apparently there have been major advances in compass technology, which I have to say surprised me because I feel like a compass is the kind of technology that like we've maxed out on, right? Now it draws even rounder circles. Like a ruler, can't improve. It's just gonna do a straight line, that's it. Pop-Tarts, no notes, perfect tech. You know one thing that we thought we had improved that we had not improved? Earphones. Remember everybody used to have those cheap-ass plastic black ones that sounded like shit, and if you lost that little foam condom, you like couldn't even put them out there because it hurt too much? But they were cheap, so you could replace it. If you lost them or broke them, you could just get another set. And now everybody uses AirPods, which are beautifully designed, right? But they're itty bitty teeny weeny, so easy to lose, so expensive to replace. And you know how I know they're not an improvement? Because you can go on Amazon.com and for 60 green American dollars, you can buy a leash for your AirPods. Turn them around your neck. And you know what you have at that point? An old ass pair of earphones. But kids do change your perspective on life in general. Like you might think that there's a limit to the number of times a day that you can tell someone, don't touch that. But kids will show you, oh no, there's not. Or you might think, I could never be comfortable talking to someone while they're pooping. Kids will show you, au contraire, my friend. Sure you can. But mostly what kids have shown me, and my kids have shown me, is how deeply fucked up everything is. So we were watching TV the other day, and I have to say, as a side note, when we had our first kid, we were super disciplined about no TV, right? Organic vegetables, we played math games, we read books. The second kid comes along and I'm like, I can't even always keep track of them. Like, I sometimes forget that there are 2 of them now. And I actually have started to question that there are legitimately 3-child families. Like, I don't know how they do that. I think what actually happened is a 2-child family went to like the park or the farmer's market and they picked up an extra and no one's really noticed yet. But anyway, so we were watching TV, and the ads were terrifying. They were scary to me, and they were definitely scary to my kids. So there's one for Mountain Dew right now. Have you guys seen this one? Where they recreated a scene from the horror movie The Shining, where the dad chases the mom down the hall with an axe and chops open the door and hands her a Mountain Dew. Because everybody's super parched when they're in abject terror. But I'm sitting on the couch next to my daughter, and I'm like, there is no way there were enough women in that writer's room. Like, there was no woman who was like, you guys. Hold up. I've got a great idea for this ad, right? Why don't you grab me by the arm, like really hard, leave a bruise. call me a bitch, chase me down the hall, chop open the door, and then you can just like offer me a refreshing beverage, right? Right? The other one that really freaks him out is the MC Hammer one in like the super weird hide and seek game where his head is like popping up out of a rolled up garden hose or out of a back of a carpet that somebody's carrying rolled up on their shoulder, or it's superimposed on an infant's body. And my kids, A, have no idea who that is. Does everybody here know who that is? But they don't know how to process that. Like, my kids don't even really understand lying. When we play hide and seek in the house, one of them will say, "We're under the couch." So they don't understand this, and they're actually really scared now that when they walk down the street, MC Hammer's weird little head is going to come popping up out of an empty garbage bag or out of a trash can or whatever. But I know what I'm going to say when it does. Can't touch that.